Okay. I think we are live. I'm actually up. I'm up. I woke up like at 1 and I was like, nah, man, I'm good. Bro, I woke up at 1 a.m. and I was like, nah, no, this is not working for me. I've got like 2 hours of sleep. This is not working. So I literally was hitting snooze every 10 minutes till about like 2:15 a.m. And I was like, okay, now I'm up. Bro, I was like, no, this is ridiculous. I listen, I'm excited for Switch 2, but there ain't no way. But I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing this at this point. So that was interesting. That was fun. That was a very fun thing. Like I said, I power cycled my router. I connected all of my accounts to make sure that everything is set for pre-orders. Potentially, if pre-orders are dropping tonight. I did so much stuff beforehand. I cleaned up whatever I needed to clean up, updated stuff. Like I'm ready to go, man. I am ready to go for this Nintendo Direct. Ready to go for this Nintendo Direct. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting Nintendo Direct. Looking forward to all the cool, awesome stuff being announced. Looking forward to everything. It should be a good Direct, though. It should be a really, really, really good Direct. So, yeah, we'll see how it works. We'll see how it goes. Shout outs to Sam with the Tune-In tier pledge. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate that. Let's go. All right, so this display. Shout outs to Sam. This display is actually bothering me in terms of the size of the display. So I didn't think it'd be as annoying as like, you know, when I actually saw it. But once I saw it in action, it's like, I don't know. So it just seems like a bit annoying to me. So I'm going to try to see if I can adjust it as I stream. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I couldn't test it beforehand. All right, here we go.
Let's frickin' go. Nintendo is about to show these Steam Deck fanboys what a real and hype gaming handheld is with Switch 2 Direct lol. Anyway, play Theme X.
I bet you're excited for that, huh? To see what the Steam Deckers have to say, right, Minato Mario? to see what Steam Deckers have to say about all of it. Minato Mario's worried. Listen, we shouldn't worry about other people that like whatever. I mean, people can like whatever they want, right, Minato? At the end of the day, everyone's excited to really just see the games and talk about the games and discuss the games. All right, that's so much better. That's so much better right now. Okay, that's so much better. So I think that's, at the end of the day, that's what people are excited about. People are excited about like the actual games and being able to, you know, talk about the games and discuss the games. That's the unique position that Nintendo's in. Like, to me, Steam Deck is not a big enough of a situation or a problem, you know, it's not a problem at all, but just, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's not a big deal, you know, but it's all good. I see what you're saying for sure, though. All right, let's see here. Theme X, big love to Sam, though. Thank you for the Tune-In tier pledge. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming through to the stream. I think we have some stuff. We're going to be going over some different, what's it called? Activities and stuff. I think there's a link in the description, not a link, but there's a whatever. We're going to be talking about like a variety of different stuff, just randomly, in terms of events for today. So it should be fun. Should be super, super, super fun. I'm excited, man. Like, I am super excited. Let's get Theme X going, though. All right, here we go. Yeah, Theme X is playing. Shout out to Minato Mario. First dono of the day. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You are now the Switch 2 Hokage. Minato. Another thing that I forgot to do last night because I was worried about a million different things for the stream. So had to call, make sure that my eyes. I was like, yo, make sure you guys don't crap out on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up on me. We're doing so good today. So our shout outs go. I appreciate that. Let's get into the actual shout outs though. We still got to say what up to everybody here. We already got 100+ people here, so let's go. Big love to Dior, Party Man, Cyber Taurus, Morning, Kevin, Bead Queen, Jash and Wiki, Bead Queen, Cyber Taurus, Ultimate Greninja, better chat alternative than the lame iPhone app, better chat alternative. I always, it's always strange to me when the people are thinking about chat instead of like, yo, what are the cool games? Don't get me wrong, that stuff's incredible, but the first thing that you're thinking about is voice chat. Like, it blows my mind that that's like the first thing that people, like, it blows my mind. That's the first thing people want to think about. Stuff. Yo, what are the cool games we're gonna get? Is a chat app. Like, man, okay, it is what it is, right? Kevin the Speedster. Jared, what's good? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's something that obviously you can complain about. Like, hopefully they do have a better alternative. But like the first thing, that's the first thing we're worried about is that chat app? Bro, what about the games? Party Man Cart, what's good, Party Man Cart? Cloud9, what is good? Christian, what is up, Christian? Welcome. Roadhouse, went to bed at 1 Eastern and I struggled to sleep the whole time. I didn't struggle to sleep, but yeah, I mean, I was like one eye was open at the corner of my eye, you know? Shout outs to Sam, though. Appreciate you. What's up, The Geek Show? Welcome. Sir Felix the Cat. Winning is my name. Brandino with the $2 and says Monolith Soft's new IP and returning IP. Monolith Soft's new IP and returning IP. Dude, I hope so, man. I really hope so, Brandino. But I wouldn't bank on it. I wouldn't bank on it, but it's definitely possible, Brandino. It's definitely possible. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything like trophies or achievements like Microsoft and Sony. So I wouldn't bank on that. I wouldn't bank on that either. Wouldn't bank on that either. Because pretty much there's already in-game achievements and all that in most of the games already. Like, if you pretty much play any of the games, they already have it. The only difference is that it's not tied to an account to where, look at me. Like, that's the only difference. But like Xeno X has a bunch of achievements, you know, that I'm unlocking right now. So yeah, I doubt they're gonna do it, but we'll see. We will see. It's still a possibility, but I doubt it. Voice chat themes, Return of Miiverse, C button, take your pick. Oh, we'll be fair. We do know what the C button. We don't really know what the C button is. There's a rumor about what the C button is, but we actually don't know what the C button does. That is a rumor that is not confirmed yet at this point. So that one, we gotta wait for the actual confirmation of that one, but it's not confirmed. But yeah. Let's see here. Slept like a rock for 3 hours. Rip roar, ready to go. Yo, shout outs, Mr. Black. Let's go. Well, it is the new Switch console. Yes, it is the new console. Sonata, what's up, Sonata? Says the C button is more mysterious than the three shells from the Demolition Man movie. It's more mysterious than the shells from the Demolition Man movie. All right. I hope the C is. I think you meant chat, voice chat. I don't think so. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Curious about NSO updates. Yeah, NSO should be interesting to see what they do. So yeah, probably have to watch the Switch 2 live in replay, sitting in rocking pram in nursery. Oh man, what a day to be doing that. Greetings from Germany. What's up, 9-Pin Master? What do you think the chances are Dragon Quest 12 showing up? I'd say 50-50. So pretty good percentage chance. Cyber Taurus with the Ninja Peach.
This early in the morning, the C button summons coffee until I find out otherwise. But really glad I took that power nap now because 1 a.m. wasn't happening for me either.
Yeah, 1 a.m. Bro, I woke up at 1. I was like, nope, no, can't, no, sir, I don't like it. I was like, nope, Cyber Taurus, bro. I was like, no way. I was like, there ain't no way this ain't happening. I'm sorry, guys. I had events and I had stuff planned, which obviously I might not even stick to, but I had stuff planned from 1 a.m. all the way through, and I was like, nope. Nope, this is just Nintendo, I'm sorry. Elite Ninjas, I'm sorry. But I can't do this. I can't do it. Cyber Taurus, thank you for the $5 dono. You are now the Hokage. Switch to Hokage. Switch to String Ninja. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big love. Also, Daffin with the 61 months. Let's freaking go. Less than 5 hours before peak. Dude, less than 3 hours before peak. It starts at 6 a.m. my time. It's 3:12 a.m. right now. So we have literally like less than 3 hours, 2 hours and something odd minutes. Like it's gonna be here before you know it. Shout outs to Dawson. Thank you for the 61 months. I'm up early. Yeah, I'm up early. What's up, David? Welcome. What is good? Shout outs. Yeah, the Switch 2 Direct starts at 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So for all those who live in different countries, it's a little bit less than 3 hours. But known as the C perfect. Okay, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. That's really weird. Making sexual jokes about a controller. That's just super weird. But all right, no problem. Let's see here. Oh man, my wife thought that was nuts when I got up about 45 minutes ago. Oh, you didn't tell her beforehand? You didn't tell her beforehand, Cyber Taurus? Okay, shout outs. Let's go. I have to let my wife know about everything. Yo, Shinru with the opening thread. Let's
This
go.
is for breakfast for yourself and the Essence family. Cheers for the Switch 2 reveal. Would you recommend grabbing it day one, or should we wait for more games and tech reviews?
Well, we have to wait and see what the games are first and foremost. So we gotta wait and see what are the launch games. I can't recommend. I'm gonna get it day one because I'm a content creator. So I can't recommend getting it day one or not until I actually see what's available. So I can't recommend anything for all of you guys until we actually see. So once we actually see the launch games, see the lineup of games that are coming, then I can recommend whether to pick it up or not, or if you should wait, so that's one thing that I will say is that, yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta see it first. And then once we see it, then we can kind of tell where to go from there, So yeah. Shout out to Shinru. Thank you so much for the $25. You are now the Hokage. Switch to Hokage and Stream Ninja. If you want some music, Shinru, let me know. But yeah, in terms of like tech reviews and all that, I used to put more thought into those, but I actually don't anymore. Like, to me, obviously you don't want it to like break or anything like that, but I mean, there's not really anything that they can tell you that nobody else would really tell you, or that you can see for yourself for the most part. But then again, there might be like faults or faulty input, like, all that. So yeah, it's definitely, you can wait for those if you want to. But I think that the game lineup is going to be the most interesting thing, whether you should pick it up or not. I mean, and we all know that you need a strong game lineup. You need a really strong game lineup in order to sell systems and all that. So, Combo Breaks in the house. Appreciate you guys. Also, Media Watcher with the $1.99 to staying up late just to watch this late. Okay, you're somewhere in, you must be Australia? You said staying up late. So that's the only place I can think of that's like late. Because everywhere else would be like morning time if you're like UK or Europe. So Australia, Media Watcher, thank you for the California staying up late. It's really early in the morning in California. Okay, so you mean you never went to sleep? Okay, I got you. You never went to sleep, so you just stayed up. Let's say because it's 3:15 a.m. It's morning. So I thought you were like somewhere else because you said staying up late. All right, shout outs to the California boys. Let's go. Big love to Shinru though. Thank you so much, Shinru, with the $25. Hokage and Shinru. Anybody that's 25 or more, you beat out Shinru on the top of the board. Hey yo, let's go. Let's go. I just read the Switch 3 is coming out in 3 years. Of course it is. 3 years. 3 years from now. Switch 3. Cheers. Let's see here. By the way, Nintendo still has yet to announce the Switch 2 experience date for Taipei and Hong Kong. There's still leaks. It shows it might be July 2nd to July 2nd to the 7th. By the way, July 2nd is my birthday, so I hope so. Oh, that'd be a nice birthday present. Big love. Jared, if I haven't said what up to you, make sure you guys say what up. Mr. Black, Baha, Mute, F-Zero Golden Sun, you're going to lose it. It's always tough. Those franchises are always kind of like dead, but we'll see if we get either one of those. Sam says C button allows you to send a message to copyright infringement. I know everybody was that was the joke online. That was the joke. Good. I'll be sending them copyright infringements all the time. Boom, Pal World, boom, all of them, all the time. Stop using Nintendo's IP, damn it, or we're gonna report you. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, J2 Chronicles? What's up, Rogers Jimenez? What's up, George FT? Yep, didn't want to sleep and missed this. Yeah. There's also that. What's up, Clabby? 5 a.m. here in Memphis. Yo, shout outs to Memphis. Set my alarm to catch the stream. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay, I think that was an accident from PsychoPie. Watch out. My man PsychoPie accidentally deleted your message, Dirty. And he says, do you think we'll see a GameCube added to expansion pack? It's definitely possible for GameCube to be added to the expansion pack. I think that's just the natural evolution, DS and GameCube. I mean, if GameCube is added, that is, if it's a Switch 2 thing for NSO, which I don't know if it will be, but if it's like only on Switch 2 that you can play GameCube, that would be huge for people checking out the game, for checking out the Switch. So yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think PsychoPie, it was an accident from PsychoPie. He might have just like tapped it on his phone or something. You know, it was a complete accident. Let's see here. Sorry, that was a miss. Yeah, it was a miss. Yeah, you messed up. It's all good. I still answered your question though. Shout outs to Clabby. Shout outs to Huber. What's up? Have you ever considered that mouse mode might be Xenoblade gameplay wise very well? Mouse mode for Xenoblade, that doesn't really work very well because Xenoblade doesn't play like where you click on, like, it doesn't play like an MMO like where you constantly press the button over and over clicking. So it's not like World of Warcraft or anything like that. Xenoblade games play in two separate types of ways. They have a blade system where it's across the bottom and then you can use the triggers. Well, at least on the Switch you can use the triggers. On the original systems you couldn't, but you can use the triggers to alternate, or they play like where they have arts mapped to face buttons. So I don't know why there would be a need for mouse mode in Xenoblade, because Xenoblade doesn't play in any type of way like where you'd click on it. So I'm not sure if you've played Xenoblade, but Xenoblade doesn't play that way. So I would say no. I don't think Xenoblade would play any better with the mouse mode. It plays just fine with the controller. Just sometimes, like on the original systems for Xenoblade 1 and X, for some reason they mapped the moving the the arts to the D-pad, which would make it to where you can't move and switch arts at the same time because you have to take your finger off of the analog stick. But on the Switch, you can remap the buttons to where you can use the triggers to do that. So that's cool. Yeah, there's no reason to do that for mouse mode. I don't think there'd be any good reason to have mouse mode for that. I think a game like, you know, Splatoon 4 or Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3, backwards compatible if they let you do that. But Splatoon, I think Metroid Prime 4, like a Mario Maker, Mario Paint, those games would be great for mouse mode, because that would actually make sense as a shooting game, or as like a game that you're like, you know, mimicking a mouse and like clicking on things like in Mario Paint or Mario Maker, like building levels. I think they would work well for something like that, you know? So yeah. But it's all good. Hey, what's up, paid enthusiast? Welcome. What's up, Cosmic Naga? Sunny UK, for once, cooking while we watch the stream. Hey, shout outs, let's go. Big love. I played all Xenoblades. I was just theorizing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know where the theory comes from. Because like I said, if Xenoblade played like an MMO, like where like you have to constantly hit like the A button, or you have to constantly hit the trigger to attack, I'd say, yeah, maybe. And then like you can click the arts, you know, to actually pick the arts. Yeah, that would make sense. But I mean, moving the mouse to click on arts, that doesn't make any sense. It's a lot faster to simply just unless they increase the amount of, like I said, they'd have to change the way the game plays in order for the mouse mode to actually be something that's useful. So yeah, it kind of threw me for a loop on that one, but it's all good, Huber. It's all good. It's not a bad question for sure. Not a bad question at all. Epic Lobster says, what's up, OJ? The months from the first Switch 2 reveal really flew by, only 3 hours. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell people. People were calling me names on Twitter because I said it's gonna fly right by, and it ended up flying right by. The thing about being an adult is that when you're adulting, time goes by. You know what I'm saying? When you're working or when you're doing other things, it just flies right by. It gets busy, man. It gets busy in these streets. So yeah, man. Also, shout outs to Jim CNDR with the $1.49. Thank you so much, Jim. I appreciate that. Let's go. Combo Bricks in the house. Thank you so much. Where is Kingdom Hearts 4 at? I don't know. Ask Square Enix. Let's see. The thing that's confusing me the most is the mouse mode is not available on portable mode. We should have a trackpad on the C button place. I don't think so. Like, I don't think a trackpad would be, because mouse mode is not going to be a built-in like normal thing that all the games. It's a console. It's not a PC. You know what I'm saying? So mouse mode isn't going to be something that, oh my gosh, every game's going to use. So I don't think it needs to be like that hardcore. Like if you're playing the game portable, I don't think you need to worry about mouse mode. You're going to want to play it handheld. Now, you'll still be able to play it tabletop and then use, you know, mouse mode if you want to use it tabletop. But if you want to play portable, mouse mode's not the way to play. What's going to be the way to play is just holding the system in your hand. You shouldn't worry about mouse mode when you're playing the game, like if you're playing portable. You should just use the gyro or use something else that's going to be included. So I don't think it's that big of a deal to where you got to start including trackpads. Like, it's not a PC, it's not Steam Deck, you know? So I don't think that should take precedence, like screen or like system area and all of that. And then on top of that, we don't even know what the C button does and all that first yet, though. So I don't know, man. I think it's a little bit too early to say we should have a trackpad instead until we see exactly how far they're going to go with that. I don't think mouse mode is going to be some type of major every game supports, and I think it's going to be an optional thing for a lot of games. And once again, this isn't a PC. This isn't Steam Deck, so it's not like you have to have trackpads and all that. Nah. I don't think I've ever even used a trackpad on my Steam Deck, and that's a freaking PC, you know, so, and I don't think I've ever even used it. I've never even used, like, really used it for, like, a mouse mode. I've never used it, so yeah. Let's see, just felt like yesterday we're getting rumors about Switch 2, we're getting them back in 2020. Well, yeah, the Switch Pro and all that, so, let's see here. Your stream agenda has appeared. Okay, yes. 3 a.m. There we go. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Possible Switch 2 tech and features, which we're discussing right now. Mouse mode and all that. Best Nintendo Switch games and why. 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Then 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Final Nintendo Switch 2 predictions. So yeah, we can go there. We can talk more about tech and features. We still got 30 minutes left plus for that. So feel free to ask your questions with that, or any questions. I don't care. You can go off the script that I have. It's fine. But that's just a general guideline of what we're talking about, right? So it'll help us get through. I actually had it from 1 a.m. to till now, but you know, 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. got wiped off the face of the earth. I'm sorry, guys. But no, it's all good. Yeah, Seon says he uses mouse mode all the time. So yeah, Steam Deck is pretty versatile, right? People use it for all different types of things. So, but yeah, I just don't think it's going to be a super major, like every game's going to support it, but we'll see. I mean, they might, but yeah, I don't want them adding trackpads. Like, I think that's extra real estate that you have to make. You have to program that in. It makes the system more expensive. Like, me personally, I don't know. I'm not a PC guy though, you know, so I'm not a PC guy. I know PC guys are probably gonna be like, no, we need the trackpads, you know, so I don't like PC gaming. I've tried, I don't like it. So yeah. Today's the Super Bowl for us Nintendo fans. Pretty much. Or I don't know, is today the Super Bowl, or is like the day that we get the system itself, is that the Super Bowl? Imagine a game that uses dual mouse mode. I don't think I ever had a game like that. I don't know if I want to play a game that uses dual mouse mode. Like, I don't know if I want to play a game I'm sitting here doing this. I don't like using a mouse and keyboard in PC gaming. So I don't know if, like, I want to even play a game that does that. Like, I'm not sure. On top of that, you'd have to have, like, you'd have to be playing at a desk. Like, I don't even like playing at a desk. I like to sit in my recliner and play that way, you know? So I definitely don't want them going crazy with stuff like that. But if it was an optional thing for games, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Shout outs to Gerardo. Oh, with the $5 holla. Says, not joking. I dreamed it with Arms 2 and Mario was in the roster. This man was like, it's a me, Arms. Yo, let's go. Hey, look, anybody have any Nintendo Switch 2 dreams? No capping though, no cap. Like, anybody have any dreams like lately? Not like last night, but just like lately, anything like to do it with Nintendo Switch 2? To be honest, I haven't. That's the funny thing. I have not dreamed a single thing in like that I can remember. Maybe before, but I haven't dreamed a single thing of Switch 2, which is crazy. Which I would have thought that I would have, but I have not. Cyber Taurus with the Ninja Peach.
I am really interested in seeing if that rumor about using your Switch 1 as a controller for second screen ends up being true or not. Can you play the track from Astral Chain when you're at the police station?
Yes.
Can't remember the track name. It's early.
Neural Network. Astral Chain, the Neuron theme. That's what it is. Astral Chain Neuron, like the HQ theme. So I will play that. Task Force Neuron. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus. Thank you for the $5 dono. Up to 48 on the combo breaks. Let's go. Shoutouts. Let's hit a record today for combo breaks. Let's do it. I know we can. Play devil's advocate. What if mouse mode isn't a thing? Anyways, good morning. I mean, if mouse mode wasn't a thing, then I don't know why it has an optical sensor. And why they made it move like a mouse. So I mean, then it's gonna be interesting to see exactly why Nintendo decided to do what they did if mouse mode actually isn't a thing. Because there's an optical sensor on there, like there's an optical sensor on there. Like they showed us that, and then they also moved it like a mouse. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if that isn't a mouse mode, what actually is it? You know, for sure. Your neurons aren't firing yet. Yeah, it's all good. Cybertours, thank you for the $5, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Let's go. Combo breaks. Also going even further, baby. Pretty sure PC gamers only care about power of Switch 2. Not really trackpad. Yeah, probably. So, I mean, I don't know about probably. I don't know what PC gamers want. They care about graphics cards and stuff like that. Dark Synchron with the Jonin tier. Welcome back. The one, the only Dark Synchron. One of the grandfathered in Elite Ninja. Yo, thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, Dark Synchron. Welcome back to the Jonin tier squad. But although you're a forever Elite Ninja, I don't care if you got the badge next to your name or not, Dark. We homies forever, man. I don't see us not being cool at some point. So shout out to my man Dark. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Feels like we're just here. Yes, sir. Do you think that will be if you guys want to ask me a question, if you tag me, it's easier for me to see it. So if you, I know it's kind of difficult for everybody, but if you can tag me with @PlayerEssence, it highlights the name for me, at least if you're on PC. So yeah, or I can see it if it says my name. I don't know if you're talking to the chat, if you're just talking to me. So hold up, let me see here. Do you think there'll be older AC games on Switch 2? Oh yeah, probably. We got older AC games on Switch 1, so I think that there's gonna be older AC games on Switch 2. Yeah, because they did port over a lot, like the Ezio trilogy and all that on Switch 1. So yeah, I would expect Ubisoft to port over those old games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and all, or maybe even the remake and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. 53x overclock on screen. Yeah, basically we add time for every 15 minutes. We add extra time to the stream. Once we hit 60, it's an hour extra. And then if we hit 100, we get a bonus stream overall. So that's what the overclock means. Let's see here. I have cool notifications too. Usually I play them, but we have so many people here and I'm answering so many questions, I didn't want to play them. But for every 15 till we get to 60, I have this cool overclock, like from Xenoblade Chronicles. So I'll show you guys real quick. So it's like this one right now. Overclock Buster! And then it extends the clock that we have. You know, overclock. You ever played Xenoblade 3? Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah. I haven't been playing it though, just because I want to actually just answer the questions, because there's a lot of people here already. Media Watcher with the $2 says they announced Marvel Rivals for Switch 2. It's over. I think they already stated that, yeah, they want to do Marvel Rivals. Yeah, they want to do Marvel Rivals. So they did state that, the Marvel Rivals people. Yo, Pingui with the 8 months of Jonin tier. So I think Nintendo knows how to handle gimmicks, balance between the gimmick and traditional gaming. Yeah, exactly. Between the gimmick traditional game, I saw some people worried about the Pro Control. The Pro Controller? Okay. Let's see. So when are you going to start hearing rumors about Switch 3? Tomorrow. Shinru with the 52 months. Thank you so much, Shinru. Kenyatta Ali with the 59 months as well. Says, let's go. Finally here. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. PC gamers had our back from the beginning with Switch generation. I'm sure they're looking forward to this thing as well. Okay. Like I said, I have so many different people that like PC, and I don't really know what they want. So shout outs to the PC gamers out there. No hate. Hey bro, took up the day for today's direct. Don't have any questions, but love your content. Thank you so much, Raven. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. If you drop a donor or whatever the case is, make sure you put your music request in the message. If you can't fit it, that's okay. Just let me know in the chat and a mod will pick it up for me if I miss it, okay? So shout outs to Media Watcher and Dark Synchron. If you guys want something, Chris the Shriner Dog, let me know. And we can get some video. I can only play video game tracks. I can't play like Snoop Dogg, okay? No Snoop Doggy Dogg, all right, guys? Unless you accidentally hit the end button. No, I know. I'm sorry, Mr. Black, dude. Yeah. I accidentally hit the end button. Yeah, like, was that yesterday or was that the day before? I think it was the day before. Shinru with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Shinru. Yo, let's go, Shinru, out here with the gifted memberships. Hey, let's get it, man. Thank you so much, and we appreciate that. Hitting 60 on the board. Let's go even further. Yes, sir. Combo breaks as well. Original Tall Man, I'm hyped. Says, let's take a remember Etika. Yes, sir. Etika's the GOAT. Remember the GOAT. Big love to Etika, man. I know he's watching below, or he's watching above, watching us below, and saying, yo, let's go. Rock today. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Rock. Fun fact, most people here have not, here when we reacted to the Switch 1 live event back in 2017, should be fun to experience. Oh, yeah. The Switch 1 event was so funny because the Switch 1 presentation or the Switch 1 actual, like, reveal, like the Super Metal Dave reveal. the salt face, the face that's been salted, you know? Dawn of the new era, man. Let's go. So yeah. The Karen trailer. Yeah, the Karen trailer. That was the original first one. So yeah. Bro, you think it's gonna be OLED? No, not based off the information that we've got so far, no. No more predictions, it's gonna happen now. Well, we got a predictions about an hour before, so in about an hour and a half, we'll be doing your predictions, but you guys can give predictions down if you want. We're talking about like tech and features that you think that they're going to include, so feel free to put your thoughts about that in the chat. Let's see here. CJL Media with the $1.99 says, thanks, bro. Are you East Coast? No, I'm in California. So yeah. No East Coast for me, man. Too cold. Well, I mean, I guess not all of East Coast is cold, but I'm a tropical boy. I like tropical weather. So yeah. So I'm in California. Maybe one of these days though, East Coast, but not now. But no, California. So yeah. We'll probably get a nice LCD screen with 120. I don't know about 120 hertz, but I do think that'll be an updated LCD screen. Like if you have the PS Portal, the PS Portal has a really nice screen. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Since we're speaking about tech. Oh, give me 1 second. This way. Let me go behind my green screen. So a lot of you guys don't have a PS Portal, so we're using the Nintendo Switch 1 screen to compare. But I have a PS Portal, and a lot of you guys are, you know, obviously like, oh, you want OLED, because we know how Nintendo's 2017 here is the original LCD screen. You know, it's not the worst, but it's not great. Here's the PS Portal screen, and I know it looks the same from right now, but when you turn on the PS Portal, I don't know if mine is charged already, because I know I used it for, I was using it for something. Okay, yeah, it's almost dead, but, the PS Portal screen, I know it's tough to see and it doesn't really translate through here, but it's actually way nicer than the Nintendo Switch screen. Like, it's just way better. So if they use a screen anywhere near this quality, like I said, I know it's hard to tell, but if they use a screen anywhere near this quality, it'll be fine. Because between this and my my OLED Switch is probably a bit better, but I did a little test with Star Ocean, you know, that has nice colors and cool graphics, and I couldn't even tell the difference, but I'm pretty sure that, like, the tech guys can. But yeah, if it's anywhere near, and this is an LCD screen, and this screen is really nice. It's just super nice. So better than this screen. This is a Switch V2 LCD. This is the newest, or the PS Portal LCD. So yeah, if it's like this, then it shouldn't be a problem at all. I don't know about the flex or non-flex. I just know that the PS Portal screen's super nice. When I play games on it, it looks good. If my internet is keeping up with it. I think the Switch 2 will be $399, but I could be wrong. It could be $450. I've decided my wild card is the new Hyrule Warriors. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Shout outs. Chris the Shriner Dog also says West Coast is the best coast. I'm from Seatown. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. California. California love. Dr. Dre, let's get it. Oh, man. Shout outs. Big love. Thank you so much for the $1.99 for both of you guys. Marco Von Doom. Let's go, man. Thank you for the big love. Shout outs. They always sell on a loss, so probably $3.99. Nintendo doesn't always sell at a loss, no. And we don't know if $3.99 would be selling at a loss for them, but Nintendo doesn't always sell at a loss. Microsoft and Sony usually do, but Nintendo doesn't always sell their systems at a loss. And to be honest, I don't think the Switch was sold at a loss. I don't think the Wii U might have been sold at a slight loss, but I know that the Wii was not, the GameCube was not, at least at launch. I know the 3DS was sold maybe at a loss when it got its first price drop, but not at the initial first one, and then eventually was not sold at a loss with the 3DS. The DS definitely wasn't sold at a loss. So Nintendo usually no, but Microsoft and Sony, yes. But Nintendo uses weathered technology, you know, for a lot of their systems, so they try to keep the production costs down from the beginning, whereas Sony and Microsoft usually use like the best technology available at the time that they need to make the system, you know, so that's the big difference. Let's see here. LCD screens are not bad. The one in the Ally X is really good as well, on par with Portals. Yeah, the Ally, I've heard about the Ally X. It's pretty good. What time is it for you right now? Right now it's 3:38 a.m. 3:38 a.m. I'm in California, so yeah, 3:38 a.m. I use the PT time, so that's my time zone is PT. For those who are European or ET, that's Eastern time, so it's 3 hours ahead. So I would just say get used to that, because Nintendo's gonna have more presentations. So if you're not used to PT Pacific time and Eastern time zones, get used to those. For all my European brethren out there, get used to PT and ET. Go study it and use the Google to see how many hours behind they are from where you're at, because there's going to be a lot of events this year. Sony's going to have more events. Microsoft is going to have events. Nintendo's going to have more directs. So it's going to be a pretty crazy year. So get ready. Shout outs though. Thank you guys for the support so far. We are 66. We combo breaking today. Yeah, Nintendo usually sells at a profit. Yeah, what's up, Brian Jedi? You think the screen will be 1080p? I don't know if the screen will be 1080p. Just because power consumption, you can't really tell the difference. So I don't know if it will be. It might, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be like a weird 800p or 900p or something like that. They could do something like that. I don't know if it'll be 1080, but we'll see. I think some leaks said that it might, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure myself. The game Double M. Yeah, the game Double M. Time to play Double M. The game. Thanks for streaming this early, OJ. I can't wait till the Switch 2 Direct. I'm sad I could not sleep. Yeah, I figured a lot of you guys wouldn't be able to sleep just because it's such an exciting time. It's been nearly a decade, so it's pretty cool. Combo breaks in the house. Yes, sir. Yeah, Lucas says I had a hard time sleeping. Oh, man. Let's see here. PT is always confusing for me because I think it's Portuguese time. Yeah, then we also have like PDT, you know what I'm saying, Pacific Daylight Time, and then, you know, PST or whatever, so Pacific Standard Time. So that even gets more confusing with you know, daylight savings that we have. So it even gets more confusing and stupid. Shout outs to the DK, Donkey Kong. Let's go. Kevin with the dollar holla for my man Kevin. Combo bricks says it's time for the beginning Switch 2 evolution of gaming. I think the C button could chat related. Okay, chat related. Could pull a Sony for $299. I don't know. I don't know if they'd price it underneath their current OLED. That's $350. I don't know if they're gonna say, hey guys, you can get the better system for $50 cheaper. That just seems not likely, but I mean, I guess. So you weirdos and your savings of the daylight. Listen, man, it's only the reason why they do daylight savings is simply for shopping purposes. That's all it was created for. I don't think the government would admit it, but that's what it was created for. It was created because store owners were like, man, people don't come out because it gets dark by 4 o'clock. Well, let's just change the time. Hey guys, I got a great idea. Just change the time. When it gets dark, just roll it back an hour. And then later, when it gets dark, you know, just roll it forward. That's all you gotta do. Oh, brilliant idea. So, yeah. I remember when I told my wife, because my wife's not from here, I told my wife that she's like, why would you change the time? There's no need to change the time. And then I remember when I told my father-in-law, and he was like, oh, that's smart business. But remember, they're not used to daylight savings. They don't know anything about daylight savings or anything like that. So it was just funny. But she's used to it now. So it's time to replay Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in 60 frames. We don't know if that's going to be a thing, so keep that in mind, guys. A lot of people are assuming that they're going to do that. I wouldn't assume that every game is just going to get updates to 60 frames. Like, that is not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee at this point. So, yeah. So it won't happen, but it would be nice if they added one of the classic Pokemon games to NSO. I mean, it's definitely possible, but I don't know if they're going to do that here. I'm not sure if here is the place that's going to happen. There are no tariffs right now that are in place, so you can't put the price of something when there isn't a tariff right now. So we have to know the price right now. Like, if they announce it today, they're going to announce the price. So unless they change it later, which is probably not going to happen, the tariffs aren't going to affect the price unless they want to change it later down the line. But there are no tariffs in place right now that are going to affect the price. So, I mean, there's not really, like I said before, a lot of you guys have been screaming tariffs for a year now or however long. There are no tariffs right now that affect it. So yeah, at least if you get the system at launch, there is going to be nothing that affects it. So get the system down if you're worried about tariffs. No, they're not doing sweeping tariffs right now. No, nothing that's affected. That's going to affect the price right now. No. Let's see here. That's just stuff that you heard online. Now you're just saying that here. But there's nothing right now that's actually affected it. What's funny about the times is Central? It's 1 hour behind Eastern, but the 2 ahead of Western. I live in the middle. Yeah. Like, Central time is interesting. That also confuses people, of course. Hey, what's up, Mellow Wolf? Welcome. Let's see, what you mean is wait for the worst. What would that be? I'm not sure what you're talking. Okay, he's talking to someone else. Cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I lose an hour of sleep. DST's a scam. Scam, I tell you, scam. Yeah, it'd be nice if we got rid of the what's it called, the daylight savings, but it is what it is. Playing Helldivers to pass time till 9. If I wasn't streaming right now, what would I be doing? I'd probably be playing like Xenoblade. So yeah. Smash. What if they have Super Smash Brothers at this event? I know we're still talking about tech wise, like what they're doing, but that would be awesome. But I don't think they're going to. But you never know. Sakurai could be like, his eye could like do like the little Smash spark. Then all of a sudden, the next Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers Legends, right, Party Man? That'd be so cool. But I don't think it's going to happen here. I don't think. But you never know. You never know. They could have something cooking. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate came out 8 years, 7 years ago. It's going to be the 7-year anniversary this year of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. 7 years. So that's plenty of time to cook up the next one. Plenty of time, you know? So yeah. Smash Bros with mouse controls. Why would you want to play Smash Bros with mouse controls? That just sounds ridiculous. I mean, maybe like the stage editor for sure, like a stage editor where you can drag and drop stages and stuff. But yeah, exactly. Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to do that, dude? What's up, man? How am I liking X? Oh my god, Xenoblade X is awesome. The definitive edition is so good. So yeah, it's all good though. I don't think I'd be here either. I'd pop off so hard they show it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be here, but it would be a good pop off for sure. It'd be great. It'd be so good. Smash 6 would be crazy. Josh, speaking of Sakai, I'd love to see Kid Icarus Port. Oh yeah, Kid Icarus Port would be good. UK, getting confused about the timing. Just check the time on the video Nintendo's channel. Tell you your local time. No worries. It's all good, Jammy Jamal. If I were you guys, like I said, start getting used to what PT is and what ET is. Like, start getting used to that. For all my UK peeps and all that, start getting used to it because there's going to be a lot of events this year. And you know, and you're getting confused every single time. Start knowing it like the back of your hand because remember, a lot of these companies, in terms of marketing purposes, they market for the US market. Like, they time things for the US, even though obviously worldwide, but they're going to prioritize the US market, you know, just because it's the biggest market with the most people that play games where the systems sell the most. So the most companies are going to prioritize, like with something like this, they're going to prioritize the US market, you know? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when it comes down to it. So get used to PT, get used to ET. or at least a general idea of how many hours it is from where you are, you know. So yeah, let's see. We need everything with mouse controls. Yes, everything with mouse controls. I'm tired of feeling the sunshine. Let's do some Mario 3D World. I think about how they reveal Smash Ultimate with the fake out teaser of Splatoon. I get the chills. Oh yeah, wonder what the fake out would be this time. That'd be so good, dude. That'd be so good. The only way Smash would be here if it was one more thing 2026 release tied to it. If they did Smash Brothers one more thing, it's over. At least for the Nintendo fans, the hardcore Nintendo. I mean, obviously Smash is such an isolated game. It's super popular within the, you know, casual Nintendo base and the core, like some core Nintendo fans. But a lot of people don't like Smash Brothers. Like they don't like the game because I want to say because they're bad at it, but that's part of it because they're bad at it. Like it's actually a difficult game to play when you really think about like the nitty gritty. Okay, let's play Smash Brothers. It's difficult, and skill gaps in Smash Brothers without items is so apparent. It's like it gets to the point where you can't play it like casually for fun. You know what I'm saying? With other people. Like, you ever played somebody who's bad at Smash Brothers like that? For the people that are halfway decent, right? You ever played somebody who's bad? Like, it becomes like a no fun zone at all. So I think that's why there's some people that just don't like Smash Brothers, because if you're a content creator and you're bad at it and you play it, people are gonna know that you're bad. Because like we've seen how people are good at the game, unless you, like I said, you turn on items and you do whatever. So there are some people that just don't like playing it because it doesn't vibe with, you know, they're just not good. It does everything that you'd want to see. It always has great graphics, great frame rate, great content, great whatever, a lot of characters. It's always all the stuff that people complain about that other Nintendo games, you know, don't have or are not good enough. Smash Brothers always covers that for the most part. But there are people that just say, no, I don't like it, you know, even though it does everything that, you know, that it's supposed to do for the most part. Obviously, online stuff could be better and all that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So you'll see it like when you see people covering Smash Brothers. They won't talk about it in a super positive. They'll just be like, oh, it's Smash Brothers. I know people like it, but they'll try it out for a little bit, then never play it again, you know. So yeah, my friends hardly want to 1v1 me anymore. Exactly, like people once you get destroyed, you're just like, it becomes no fun for a lot of people. So the people who do play Smash Brothers are the people, like most of the people that play Smash just take it casually. They play with their family and friends. They turn on items and they have a good time, you know. So yeah, like that would be the way that I would say to play it. For me personally, if you want to get into it, stop worrying about being good at the game and just worry about having fun. And I think you'll probably enjoy Smash Brothers a lot more that way, in my opinion at least. Yeah. Like, I think the problem is that a lot of content creators see how good players are online, and they're like, oh, you know, let's see here. Those crazy Melee fans don't like new Smash games too. Nobody cares about crazy Melee fans. Nobody cares about what they want or what they like. Let's see. It's also listed to the Nintendo Today app. What's also listed? You didn't say what it was. New Golden Sun Hopium or Desperium? It's definitely Hopium, unknown. Nintendo UK has the right time for the time zone as well. Oh, okay, yeah. I need Wind Waker or Twilight Princess or both. Nintendo, please, or a big RPG remake, something. The Mario and Zelda. You need the Mario and Zelda-ers. I call you guys the Mario and Zelda-ers. Where if it ain't Mario or Zelda, you're upset. What's up, Red Crimson? Welcome to the stream. Marco Von Doom with another $4.99. Yo, what's up, Marco? Double donos today for Marco. You guys give him some love. Double donos. Double the combo break. Let's go. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the dono. Remember, guys, if you drop a donation, put your music request in the message if you can fit it. If you can't, let a mod know and they'll tag me. So mods, be paying attention. If somebody asks for music and I don't get it, let me know about it. Marco, if you want a video game check, let me know. My dream announcement would be Platinum Games Cross Zelda spinoff focused on Impa and Sheikah clan. They always been the best lore to me. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be dope. I'd be down for a Sheik game that's like an action game. I'd be down for that. So yeah, sadly, Golden Sun is not a big name at launch. Yeah, listen, Golden Sun's been dead since the DS days. I still think that it's possible that there's a Golden Sun. Nintendo revived, you know, they revived a lot of IPs, right? They've revived Tomodachi, that's back. They've revived Rhythm Heaven, that's back too.
Yeah, take Smash casually like me.
Yeah.
I make a spreadsheet and do NFL format season and watch the computers play and see who wins the Smash Bowl.
The Smash Bowl, yeah. I mean, if you want to get into competitive Smash, like playing better, like there's definitely avenues and ways to do that. But yeah, just playing it for fun, playing it with friends, that's always a good time, you know, for the most part. Speaking of Smash, can you please play Smash Brawl theme? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that $5. GS in the house. Let's go. Japan gets to watch the direct at 10 p.m., which isn't a bad time. Definitely not an optimal time, but yeah, they're probably everybody's home from work and all that. You know, if you're not working like a night shift, like a super late night shift. Let's go. All right, so we've got Big Love. Shout out to George FT. Smash Brawl theme. Big love to GS too. Big love to GS. Smash Brawl theme. Then we just played that, so we're gonna play it again. Let's go. I don't know. Sakurai said he wasn't a part of this direct specifically. Sakurai never said that he wasn't a part of this direct specifically. I don't think he said that. That would be an NDA thing. He would not be allowed to talk about that. What's the chance there's a Switch 2 left? There's a Switch 2 left a while after the direct. I got classed in the direct. What does that mean? What's the chances the Switch 2 left a while after the direct? I don't know. Like, you mean pre-orders? What does that mean? Man, haven't been excited in a while. It's all good. Unknown. Let's go. My number one hope is that Switch 2 will have amazing menu music and UI personally similar to Wii, so nostalgia, I could cry. Yeah, that's definitely not what I'm looking for, but I mean, if that's what you want, that's cool too. If that's what you want, cool. Let's see here. Final Fantasy VII Remake ports. That's definitely possible. That's been rumored. You know, that's rumored for sure. Smash Bros. And Ultimate have my favorite themes. Yeah, those are great. Those are great. Smash Brothers Brawl Ultimate, great themes. Smash Brothers always has good music, you know? But no, it's all good. Whatever you guys are wishing for, I hope you get that. I mean, I don't think we need Wii. Like, we don't need to go back to that, like how the Wii looks. I mean, for nostalgia, like, cause like I guess you were a child when the Wii came out. I was an adult. So I don't think I need to nostalgia that. Like, to me, make the best OS or the best UI or optimization for what's going to be good for the system, not to try to invoke nostalgia, you know? But that's just my opinion.
I just got home from work and getting ready for the direct.
Okay.
My hopes for the system is better share functionality and increased video capture like the PS5 or something.
That would be good. That would be good. Only 30 seconds is not great. So yeah, increasing that to be able to do like a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes or more, or even streaming directly from the system would be good. I don't know if they're going to have all that, but I'm guessing that it's going to be at least an increased amount of time that you can capture instead of just 30 seconds. So I hopefully there's more there on the tech side of things, you know? Absolutely. Shout outs to my man Criosa Bump. Thank you for the $3 dono. 88 on the combo breaks. Let's go. Chances of another Earthbound game, less than 50%. Less than 50. Yo, shout outs to E3 Maddie 4K7.
Hey OJ, been watching you since the early Wii U days.
Yes, sir.
Used to love the intro to your Sonic Lost World review. Just want to say thanks for all the amazing content.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
The direct is gonna be amazing.
Thank you so much for watching for so long. For those who don't know, maybe it's a little bit of homework. Go watch my Sonic Lost World review. I thought it was a pretty funny. I used to do like my reviews back then. This channel was kind of built. I wanted to be like a game reviewer, kind of like Angry Joe or like you know, like where you put skits into your reviews. That's when I made this channel. Like when I rebranded it and made it, that's what I wanted to do. And I did those at the beginning. I did a lot of those, but then I obviously shifted over to doing news and doing live streams and other things. But yeah, like it was a lot of skits and stuff that I put in my videos. So it was funny. It was a really cool time period. Those videos take forever though. Goodness gracious. Like those videos, putting in skits and all that into your videos, and scripting, those take so long. But then again, so do like my other videos that have like, let's say compilations of like top 25 games. Those videos take forever too. Just as long, if not more. So yeah. Shout outs. Thank you so much, E3 Maddie. Thank you for the shout outs to the JoJo boys. Combo breaks. Almost at 100. Let's go. We got to break. We got to get multiple triple platinums tonight. Let's go. Triple platinum. Let's get it. One Me Games. Hey, what's up, One Me Games? Yes, we are here. What is good? If there isn't a new Zelda Wind Waker toy for Ocarina of Time, I'll gladly wait. Hey, good morning, Capes World. I'm on the East Coast. It's like 7 a.m. I know it's early in California. Yep, it's about to hit 4 a.m. Appreciate all you do for the community. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Capes World. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good morning. Hoping to see Visions of Mana Rebirth, maybe GameCube in the mix. Excited for the stream. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to see all that. I remembered ages ago when you pretty small review tech had some minor beef with you. Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah, it was kind of minor. Me and him were actually good. Like right after that, we were cool, you know. But he deleted the whole video, or he deleted his whole channel. So that, but I think there's other people that have actually downloaded the videos, so you can watch what he said. So it was fun. Yeah, what's up, Christopher? Welcome. Elden Ring has been rumored, so we'll see if Elden Ring happens. That's a rumor. My body is Reggie. Yes, sir. Did you see that Nate the Hay said he didn't think it was going to be 3D Mario in the Direct? I don't think it's a leak, just prediction. Yeah, it's his prediction. So, yeah, he also said he didn't think that, what's it called? Metroid Prime 4 was going to be in the last Direct, and it ended up being there. So, yeah, it's just predictions. Let's see here. Shout out to Cybertorch with the $5 dono.
Can we slide Gerudo Valley remix from Smash Melee into the track queue, please?
Of course.
Feeling a little spicy this morning.
Of course. Yes, let's get the Gerudo. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Cybertaurus. Gerudo Valley. Let's go. Big love. FF Rebirth. I don't know if that's possible. VRAM bottleneck. First, you're not a developer, so stop talking about VRAM. You don't know how much. You don't know how much VRAM or what the system. So just stop, Slycrow. You don't have a dev kit. That's ridiculous. But there is a rumor that FF7 Rebirth is coming. So there's a rumor that Remake and Rebirth are coming, but not FF16. So yeah. Mashita D says, just saying hi, about to go to sleep. You're not gonna stay up for the show? What? You're gonna sleep during the show? So yeah. It's ridiculous when I hear people say, oh, the VRAM. Like, dude, you don't know what the RAM is. You don't know what the technical specs are. You don't know how their porting process is. Like, how are you telling you what it can be done? You're not a developer. I just think it's fun. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to sit there and say that, like, you know, you don't know anything that we're talking about. But these are the same things that people said, like, when they said, like, The Witcher couldn't come to Switch 1. Oh, the RAM bot. It's like, bro, like, you don't know. You're not a developer. Like, stop acting like you have a dev kit in your house. You don't. So, JTV VTJ with the $4.99. It says, so hype for Switch 2. Can you play I Am Dr. Mario by Player Essence? All right, the Player Essence version of I Am Dr. Mario. Okay, we can do the Player Essence version of I Am Dr. Mario. I got you guys. I'll do it right after this. Let's see. Considering Nintendo paid for Monster Hunter Rise to be a time exclusive, it's strange that there's nothing Capcom, let alone Monster Hunter. I mean, Capcom is gonna support the system. We already know this, but we'll see about Monster Hunter and all that. Thank Jaya. Hood Classic. Yeah, that's a pretty good request. I'll be honest, it's a pretty good request. So I Am Dr. Mario. All right, we'll play I Am Dr. Mario, the Player Essence version. Are you tired of companies spending so much time and money on their games? Don't you think games should come out if they didn't max out graphics? I mean, we do have a lot of indie developers that are making great games. So, but yeah, there's definitely a shift in the industry. I think we're gonna see more AA games. We're gonna see more, you know, Astro Bot type games maybe. Nintendo does that as well. So yeah, shout outs though to JTV VTJ. Thank you, man. I appreciate your support, brother. So yeah, mustard. Let's go. All right, so I Am Dr. Mario. I think if you type in I Am Dr. Mario, my video still pops up. My video still pops up first on the I Am Dr. Mario. So we're all gonna watch the I Am Dr. Mario video here. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure nothing pops up. All right, so here we go. So the Player Essence version. This is the Player Essence version of I Am Dr. Mario. This is my most viewed video on this channel, unfortunately. Let's go.
I am Dr. Mario and I am saving lives. I look different in this game. I love that code, Dr. White stethoscope. I am Dr. Mario and I prescribe high fives. Latter's the best medicine, so
you found that.
In the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm the finest dog by far. I got my degree by watching House and Scrubs and ER. Brightly colored pills, they'll cure all your ills. Just as long as you've got fever or the
chills. Take off your pants.
Good. Now let's see.
Turn your head and cough. Okay, now do me. Please?
Does it hurt to pee?
No.
Is it hard to see?
No.
I am diagnosing you with HPV.
Oh.
You've got mononucleosis, halitosis, scoliosis. 15 days is my prognosis. You need red and blue pill doses. You've got scabies and phlebitis, chronic rabies, hepatitis. You'll be brave and you'll unite us. Then you'll die of meningitis. Wait. I'm wrong. You have
crabs.
Brightly colored pills.
They'll kill all your ills.
Just as long as you've got fever. I take it, floss.
Dr. Mario. All right, there we go. Shout outs to the Dr. Mario boys. Living in the city. Shout outs to Living in the City as well. Is that like not the best video of all time for some reason? Record. That was Brental Floss, by the way. That was not me singing. That was my gameplay footage, but that was not me singing at all. And I made that as a joke, just for funnies. I made it as a joke. It wasn't a serious video. It was late December. There was nothing going on in gaming, so we were all I was just chilling at home, and I remember just thinking, Dr. Mario got like an update, and I'm like, I am Dr. Mario. So let me make a video about Dr. Mario. So that was my first, last, and only tribute to Dr. Mario. And I held true. I thought I was going to do a sequel, but I never did a sequel. I never did a sequel to it. So yeah. It was the first, last, and only. First, last, and only one. Says how that song just woke me up. Big love to Michael Looper. Thank you for the 60 months. Morning, brother. So hyped for the direct. Thank you so much, Michael Looper. And also, Glenmore Lister, thank you for the 44 months. That's a horrible Italian accent, though. That accent is what you mean? That accent's awesome. Yes, we are up early. The Switch 2 is going to be revealed in less than 2 hours. I predict Nintendo Prime and On Just Restart will start making Switch 3 rumor videos first thing in the morning. You think we're going to smash teas? Maybe, but probably not. No. OJ got a good singing voice, guys. Yeah, I know. I wish I can sing that good. I wish I can sing like Mario. Like, Brental Floss is actually a pretty talented singer. If you go on his channel, he has a bunch of like Nintendo and video game songs, like where he makes music on different video games. He has a great Castlevania one as well. Like, so it's pretty good. I love his Castlevania track. That one's good. He has other ones too. But yeah, Brental Floss was like a big deal back in the day, like with Screw Attack and all that. But yeah, now I think he's an indie developer now, so he makes like a little like a casual word game. Like he has like a little team, and they make games for Switch and Xbox and PlayStation. So he doesn't really do too much music stuff anymore, but you can still find his channel. And he's bald, and that's good. You know, he reminds me of MVG. So that's definitely a good thing. And he's cool. He's a cool dude. So shout outs to Brental Floss. He's goated for that song, man. Let's see. Will we hear about Xenoblade today? I don't think there's going to be anything about Xenoblade today, but we'll see. Outside of maybe like update to make the 60 frames per second patch, I'm not really sure. So yeah. Yeah, I can't play Shofu's Cypher. It's really long. So I'm not gonna play that. So yeah, and also like I'm not taking like random stuff from the stream. Anybody that gets a track, it's because they dropped the dono. So if I just start taking random tracks, we'll be here all day playing people's music. So yeah, but it's all good. Jokified, appreciate you, man. If we get FF9 remake, this might be the best showcase of all time. I don't think a FF9 remake makes that the best showcase of all time, considering like there has to be other stuff, but it would definitely be pretty good. But FF9 has been known for quite some time, but it would be great to see it for sure. However, if we get Mario, Zelda, like Mario Kart, Zelda, FF Showcase, or FF9, Smash Brothers, Dragon Quest, then yeah, that might be the best showcase of all time. If we get all those. I don't think we will, though. I don't think we'll see all that, but we'll see. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Casual Noob? So yeah. How far is Monolith with the new IP they're developing? We don't know if it's a completely new IP, but they've been developing it probably since about 2021. 2020, 2021 is, but it kind of overlaps with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was probably done around 2020, the mid 2021 or end of 2021. It was probably done. So it's about right before / right after that. So we're looking at about 3 to 4 years of development so far with their new next game coming. I don't know if it's a new IP. It could be another Xeno, whatever else, right? So it could be kind of like a new IP, a new focus, because like Xeno Saga and Xenoblade's a new IP, but it's still Xeno, right? So it could be something like that. Let's see. Are we gonna get 3 farming sims on Switch 2? Yes, we're gonna get farming sims. We're gonna get a bunch of them, so get ready. Who cares about Mario, Zelda, and all that? Let's just complain about farming sims. Or who cares about Mario Kart? Who cares about all the cool stuff that we're gonna see? Let's talk farming sims. Let's go. If you could have 3 dream announcements from this direct, what would they be? All farming sims. Nintendo. No, I'm joking. Probably like Golden Sun, next Monolith Soft announcement, Astral Chain 2. Those would all be kind of like super dream announcements. Those would be pretty cool. I'd be down. Let's see, Urgent, I thought I wouldn't see much about games. Then they announced the Days of the Treehouse, and I thought, oh, well, we need a lot of stuff to play. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of you guys are maybe new to the thing. Nintendo is always about a lot of games. So if they do a direct is about a lot of games. Even their Nintendo Switch 2017 presentation, which I'm guessing that you didn't watch, that was also about the system and a lot of games. So Nintendo doesn't do events without a lot of games. And if it's a direct, that means it's about games. Like if they don't say like, you know, it's about like, I don't know, like a movie or about a theme park. If it's a video game system, it's about games. Yes, it's going to be about hardware too. They're going to show the hardware. They're going to talk about features, but directs are always about games. Regular standard directs are about games. So yeah, you didn't need to tell me that. The original presentation was. That's just how it is. That's how they've always been. Like when the Wii U was right before the Wii U launched, that E3 was about games. It was about the system too, but it was about games. 3DS, same thing goes, you know. So yeah, that's what it's about, man. Let's see. You think they'll announce a direct 3 months in advance and not show games? Yeah, I know. Like, why would that makes no? But once again, you got to remember, guys. A lot of people, this is their first time really with the new system. They were probably young when the Switch came out, so they don't remember. The Switch was a long time ago, and if you're a child, or if you were a child, or you weren't really